do not necessarily represent the views of the advertisers, management, staff, or ownership of WCTC.
This is the show where Jersey matters. From politics to entertainment, from social issues to lifestyle, from newsmakers to pop culture. If it's Jersey, it's on Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
What is it about the Garden State that makes it such fertile ground for high and lowbrow entertainment?
On the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey.
It is 8:08. It is hour number 3 of Jersey Central on a Friday morning on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Very good morning to you. Well, the concept of pay-per-mile car insurance is here in New Jersey, and I want to find out if there's some kind of benefit to you and I. Maybe it'll help us save a little bit of money. Joining me now on the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline, let's say hello to the Chief Marketing Officer of a company called Metromile. And his name is James Moorhead, and he joins us this morning here on WCTC. James, good morning. It is Bert Barron. Welcome to WCTC Radio in New Jersey. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks so much for having me on the show, Bert.
And thank you for getting up so nice and early to be with us today. But this concept of pay per mile, an insurance option, could save drivers a lot of money. How exactly does this work, and how does this differ from the current traditional car insurance model?
Sure. Well, Metromile is the first and only pay-per-mile insurance available in the Garden State, and it is a totally revolutionary product that is designed for consumers who drive less than 12,000 miles a year, consumers who work close to their home, consumers who are riding public transportation to work. And on average, we save customers about $500 a year when they sign up with Metromile. So how it works specifically, when a customer signs up for the service on Metromile.com, we mail them a device that's plugged into their car, and it tracks their mileage. It also happens to give them a suite of benefits that's available through our app, like GPS finding of their car, different car diagnostics. And by the way, GPS finding their car, meaning we've recovered stolen cars because folks can actually locate where their car is. Other car diagnostics, so when you get a check engine light in your car, your app can tell you what's going on in your car. So that tracking device offers a number of other benefits for consumers.
Now, this option is offered in other states, and if so, what kind of reaction has it gotten there?
Yeah, Metromile is growing extremely fast. It's available in 7 other states. Most notably for Garden State residents, we're also available in Pennsylvania and expanding rapidly across the United States.
So the difference is if I live, someone drives, maybe a 10-mile round trip and somebody drives a 100-mile round trip, the current insurance model doesn't take that into consideration, but Metromile does and charges you based upon the number of miles that you drive.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Today, traditional insurance offers you really a flat rate, and it's not based on how much you actually drive. And quite frankly, we think that's unfair. So there's many people's cars who sit unused all week long, and they use it on the weekends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you go grocery shopping or to run errands or other things. And we really think the insurance model should be based on how much you actually use. And that's how Metromile works. You pay a low mileage or per mileage rate to drive your car on top of a really low base rate. So very different than traditional insurance, and really is disruptive and providing tons of value and savings for consumers and lowering the cost of car ownership. Right? I think, when we talked earlier, New Jersey is the 5th highest cost to own a car in the country. And so we're really trying to provide value for consumers in that way.
Yeah, New Jersey has been notorious for a long time, James. We're speaking with James Moorhead, who's the Chief Marketing Officer of Metromile. New Jersey has been notorious for having some outrageous car insurance rates, and anybody that's been paying car insurance in Jersey knows that it's not an inexpensive thing. What brought you, James, to the New Jersey market? We do have the most number of people per square mile in the entire country, and we have a lot of congestion. There's a lot of cars on the road day in and day out on the Jersey highways. But what was attractive about New Jersey where you said, hey, I think we can go there and save people some money?
Well, selfishly, I grew up in the tri-state myself, so I'm very happy to see us there. And obviously recently launched in Pennsylvania. So But you nailed it right there. I mean, it's high density. Our customers are commuting via public transportation, so they're typically using their cars on the weekends or evenings, or in that high density situation, they're working close to their homes and really not using their cars, so they're overpaying for their car insurance today. And Metromile offers them a big opportunity to save, as I said earlier, on average about $500 a customer today. And for Jersey residents where the cost is so high, I think we'll save them even more than that.
Now, traditionally, you go to an agent, you go to a brick and mortar building and sign up for this. How will someone get in touch with someone who's involved with Metromile? What's the best way?
Yeah, so it's really quite simple. You can go on to metromile.com and you can walk through and buy the service on our .com. In addition, if you're interested in speaking with somebody, there's a simple 1-800 number available on the website. We offer all the same traditional packages as insurers out there, as the big insurers today. So we offer all the premium packages, the best coverage available out there, and are still able to save customers money.
Okay, so it sounds like to me, in a nutshell, James, the argument that Metromile is making is that, well, since you don't drive your car as much as someone else does, there's less of an opportunity of you getting involved in an accident or having a situation, so you shouldn't have to pay as much for insurance as the person who drives day in and day out and covers 150 miles in New Jersey. That kind of the grassroots mission of what Metromile's all about?
That's it. If you drive less, you should pay less. That is absolutely core, and I believe it's great for Jersey residents who are driving less.
Okay. All right. Well, and this is available now as we speak in New Jersey, correct?
That's correct. That's
Okay.
correct.
All right. The website, metromile.com, and you're on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. People can find you there too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, welcome to Jersey then, James, and I hope you're going to save our drivers here some money, and hope things will be good for you and for your customers in New Jersey. Hope it's good for you to do business here, and I appreciate your time this morning.
Thanks so much, Bert. Have a fantastic weekend.
You too. Thank you very much. All right, my guest, James Moorhead, the Chief Marketing Officer